Hi everyone, my name is Debs and I go by Silver Violet Flame. This is just a very short video just to give you a brief indication of how to order your private dowsing rod sessions. Some of you have just been sending me the questions and not going through the booking system and paying, and I'm getting random questions, personal questions, which I'm sure you can understand, I simply cannot do. There has to be like a booking process and everyone goes in the queue, and this is just a brief how-to and to tell you a little bit of what you get with your session as well. So firstly, choose a dowsing rod link under the offerings on my website, silvervioletflame.com. So under the menu list, you'll see offerings, and you go down there and just click the dowsing rods and pay. Then you can either go into the comments box or the contact form, it's all on the menu, and put all your questions there and send them off after you've purchased them. Or else after you've purchased your dowsing rod session, just go into my email, which is deborah@silvervioletflame.com, and write all your questions there, and I will get them all back to you with your personal YouTube private unlisted video in your inbox to the email that you sent me with your purchase or your questions on. So I hope that's nice and clear for you. I thought I would maybe just tell you a wee bit about what you can ask. If some of you are thinking you're limited in what you can ask, they are yes or no questions, but if anything comes through to me with more detail, I will give it to you. I just can't guarantee that you will get any detailed answers. So say for instance you ask me, is my pet here? And I go through the dowsing rods and I get a yes. And sometimes a name will come through and you'll get a further validation or something like that. Those are all the little things that can come through that aren't guaranteed. So you can ask, can I speak to my loved one in spirit? Are they here? And I will use the dowsing rods and say yes or no. Is my animal here? Questions that you'd like to ask your animal, yes or no. Again, if something added comes in, I will channel that through. You can talk to your higher self, you can talk to your guides. Just be curious and imaginative about your questions, and you'll be surprised if you even sit down and close your eyes in meditation and ask, what would you like me to ask? What are you ready to tell me? And you'll be surprised at all the exciting bits of information that you get. I'll give you an example for myself. Now, my little cat passed away a few months ago, and it was unexpected. We just found him at the bottom of the stairs, and he had been well, so we didn't know what took him. So I haven't contacted him through the dowsing rods. So I thought I would do this for you as a first and see if he comes through. All right. So I called him Pussy Woo because he always made a funny wee woo noise. So Pussy Woo. First of all, let's get a yes or a no. Could I have a yes through the dowsing rods? Thank you. Could I have a no through the dowsing rods? Thank you. Are all my divine team here? Yes, thank you. Is my left-hand man, Eric, here, who's always on my left-hand side? Yes, he is. That's where he points, because he's always to the left. Thank you, Eric. Now I'm going to ask, is my little past pet here? So, Pussy Woo, are you here with me? Wow. Okay, thank you, Pussy Woo. So first of all, Pussy Woo, I want to tell you that we all miss you very, very much. And we just know that you are in a happier place because we know that you did suffer with your skin condition and everything, and we're just sending our love. Now, your passing was unexpected. I want to know, was that your wish to go at that time? Okay, well, that's comforting to know. Thank you. So, a friend of mine bought me a bunch of flowers, and there were lilies in the flowers. And some people have said to me that intaking the scent of lilies can be deadly to cats. Is that what happened to you? No, thank you. That's really good to know. Because although I didn't buy the flowers myself, I did feel, gosh, if I hadn't brought the flowers into the house. So that really clears that up for me. Thank you so much. So was it your heart that just gave out? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. That gives us so much comfort. Um, were you happy with us? Did you have a happy life with us? I know you were a very, very nervous cat. Did you have a happy life with us? We did the best we could for you. Yes. Thank you. So thank you so much for joining me, a pussycat, our little pussy woo, and just again sending you so much love, and we'll check in again with you sometime. Thank you. So honestly, guys, that was the first time I had ever reached out to him. He was a very, very nervous cat. So much so that even when we came into the house, he ran up the stairs and ran away. Never mind a stranger. So that was just his personality. He was very, very lovely little nature, didn't need much from us really. Just wanted to be petted and loved and cared for, and that's what we give him. So also you can talk to your higher self. So say for instance, I'll use myself as an example again. Okay. Is it okay if I ask my higher self a question at the minute, please? Yes. Thank you. Okay. So these dowsing rods only came to me to use as a tool for teaching really just about a month ago. So I feel, and I've had it confirmed, that these are tools that I have used in a past life. Could you give me the confirmation of that? Yes or no, please, higher self? Yes, thank you. And does anyone have the ability to use the dowsing rods? Oh, yeah, we're actually quite surprised about that. No, is that because you need to be really in alignment with your higher self and be a clear channel to get the clear answers? Yes, thank you. So some people who feel called to them and who would prepare themselves well and be in their integrity, would they be able to get correct answers from the rods if they adhere to looking after their energy properly as a rule? Yes, lovely, thank you. So there's another example of a question that you can ask. You can ask, if you feel that there's a past life coming up, there's something that you're drawn to, you're not too sure whether to go for it, you can ask all those kind of questions. Use them as a tool for your spiritual growth as well. Or you can ask, Here's one for me, okay? Again, using my personal life, okay? Is my ex of 3 years, has he been spying on me and my socials? Catched. Yes. So there you go. Little inklings that you get, little things that come in and you go, your intuition's kicking in there. You want it confirmed. You go, of course you're on social media. People are going to find you. It's no biggie. But some of us might want to know those kind of things. It might be useful. Here's another one. Okay. Is there someone coming into my life as a soulmate in the near future? Yes. Thank you. Again, that's a personal question for me that I got answered. Is this someone who I know already? No. Great. Good to know. Thank you. Let's think of something else. Has my son Luke chosen the best course for him to prepare him for entering university in 2 years' time? Yes. So there you go. I mean, thank you so much, Spirit. Things like that. Trying to think of other fun things you can ask. Okay, just say you wanted to ask about, are you going to get a claim for something? So I had an incident in the past, in past employment, where I got a claim for something that they said, for money they said that they didn't owe me, which I did have records, but they just didn't agree with my records. So I'm just going to put this up for you guys to show you, okay? The claim, the amount of money, the small amount of money that I got for owings from my employer that they didn't recognise, was that actually money that I was owed in truth? Yes, thank you. And was this overtime that I worked that they weren't recognising? Yes. Perfect, thank you. Another question, trying to think that you could ask. Any topic, try to think of a different topic for you. Okay, so I have a son who lives in Japan. He's my oldest son. I have three sons, and he's been there for over 5 years now, and I really don't think that he'll ever come home here to live. So I'm going to ask the question, which I haven't ever asked the Dowsing Rods before. Will Lee ever come home to Ireland to live on a permanent basis? No. That's no surprise to me, but it is nice to get that confirmed. Some questions you might not really want to know the answer to, but somehow it is helpful to know because it stops you, longing for that thing, frees up space in your mind. So I hope that helped. Let me know what you want me to read on. I always like to hear feedback from you. Subjects, maybe stuff that hasn't come to me yet that would like me to answer on. I've decided I'm going to do a Q&A devoted to Summer Wells case, so if you could all send me in questions on that, would be great. I'll keep mixing up, and they're popular, the mixes of just random questions on everything for the public videos I'm talking about now, of course. And the next one going up will be about fairies, elementals, mermaids, all those kind of interdimensional beings, which is lots of fun. My little guide May, she's going to be answering all of those, and she's really excited to answer those. I will be putting one up about Halloween, so get your questions in about anything you wanted to know about matters around ghosts and spooky things, and that'll be lots of fun as well. As I say, everything, it's all limitless, all of this, all the questions are out there to be answered, and it's the same for you in your own mind, and it's just about expanding your consciousness and opening up to everything that's here for you. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was helpful. I'll put the link below for the dowsing rods, and the instructions are just at the beginning of this video. I'll put the timestamps on, and that'll help you out if you just want to watch certain sections of it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.